Okay, ladies, once you register on the website, this is how you will change your goal, the calorie goal and the protein goal that is on the chart. That's your protein goal from the chart sent to the group. So you go up to settings at the top. You click on settings. You take you to settings. So once you get to settings, you see goals. The menu under the main menu, you see goals. Click on the goals. So it will now bring out the goals table. So the first one we will change is your nutrition goals. So if you click on edit, you can see that the calories is there as 154, which was what was set when I was registering. You can change it if your goal is 1003, for instance. So you've changed that. Then you now go to protein. This one does not tell us. Okay, because the other one, okay, it's showing there. Okay, let's see. Protein is let's see, 35 is 114. Click it again and move it down. 30% is 98. So 30% is 98. So rather than leaving it as, for instance, if you have your goal is 100, rather than leaving it at 98, why not take it up? Because I told you that you can do higher than what you have in the chart. You can go higher, but you shouldn't go lower. So because of that, I would rather change it to a higher figure. So let's move it, since they won't allow us do exactly 100 grams. That is the target. Let's move it to 35%. So that 35% means that you are doing 114 grams of protein, which is okay. So even if your goal is 100, leave it as 114 and move on. But if your goal is maybe like 90, you can, let's take it to 25. Let's see what will come up. No, 25% is 81 grams. We don't want it to go lower, so we'll just leave it at 30%, which is 98 grams. So for this one, I already reset, so it's not necessarily going to be 100%. So you might have to change the carbohydrates. For instance, if your goal is 100 and we say let's leave it at 35%, that's 114 grams. You can see that the macronutrients total comes to 105 instead of 100. So we need to correct that. I'd rather reduce carbohydrates. So you just click on carbohydrates, reduce it to 35%, and you have your 100%. So once you do it this way, you are okay. Just save it, and then you can now go to your food. That's the main menu. Go to food, and then you can now add, whatever meal you've eaten. So maybe breakfast, lunch, whatever, you can now add it. So that's how to correct the goal. Okay, so this next video is going to show you how to change the your weight. Like when I was registering this account, I just used arbitrary numbers. It's best for you to use your real weight and all that, so that you won't have to change it. But if you didn't, like me, this is what you need to do. Okay, just go to settings. Now, not the setting at the top this time, the setting under the main menu, this setting. So we'll go to these settings. Then you now click on update diet / fitness profile. So it will bring out what you are already filled. So you can now change it. If your current weight is 198, for instance, and your start weight is 198, I told you your start weight and your current weight will be the same, because you are new to the habit. It's when you start to lose weight that your current weight will now be reducing. Okay, so now your height, you put in your height. If you are 6'5", you can change it there. Your goal weight, you change it as well. So if your goal is to make it 160, you can change it there. Your sex and your date of birth, so you can change everything there. So that's how you change it, and then you just update. So that's all you need to know.